Today at Twinsburg, Ohio, Twinsburg walked away with a 25-22 victory. Tonight was a raining game, so obviously if a raining game, the passing game isn't going to fall. In the first half, Joey Pollock went 10 for 20 and 84 yards for Twinsburg. In that second half, he only threw one pass. Today at Copley, they ran the ball 39 times and had only 138 rushing yards. Twinsburg's defense walked away today with a game they're not going to forget and a game to be proud of. Obviously, Copley today did not have Gabe Mansell, so that's a huge knock on that team. But today, I mean, they still stepped up to the challenge. They played a great game. They put up a great fight. They didn't give up to the final second. With a minute 38 seconds left in the game, they still pushed for that final drive when they were down by 10. And they got the 2-point conversion, and they were only down by 3 in the final seconds of the game. In the game, they walked away losing 25-22. Today for Twinsburg, the first touchdown of the game was a scoop and score of around 65 yards as RJ took it to the house. I mean, that was a great way to start the game and a huge, huge way for that team to gain momentum. The team looked great from there. Nobody seemed to be too tired. Everybody, even through the cold and the rain and everything, the wet, they pushed through, they prevailed. It was a phenomenal game. They kept the momentum. They never looked back. Obviously, Copley scores, and now it's 7-7. And then they get the safety, and from there, they didn't look back. Going into halftime, 19-14, and they jumped out right away out the gun, and they walked away 25-14 to start the second half off a Lucas Kinsley touchdown. And that was the first touchdown of his year, and like he said, he was psyched. He was extremely excited. Huge one for his game, and this team seemed extremely excited all game. Twinsburg's one of the younger teams, and next year they got Wadsworth. Next week they got Wadsworth. But like Lucas was saying, it's a young team. Last year is pretty much half their teams are JV, and it was a great game there. So this year they're really hoping to push through that game. If this team's defense plays like they did today, they can take on anyone in their area. And next week, Wadsworth is going to have to watch out. Obviously tonight, Gabe Mansell was serious. I mean, that's going to hurt Copley. So we expected that. But Joey Pollock stepped up to the challenge today for Twinsburg, and he still was the #1 quarterback on that field. Tonight, he ran for 144 yards and a touchdown. Great game today. The energy was unreal. He played with passion. He played with strength, endurance. And the team rallied behind him, the excitement. Everyone sees him as his leader. He's the leader of this team. And like Coach Salter said post-game, he's really hoping it's just shook up, and it's just a stinger tonight. The hit he took at the end of the game could really cost this team, as Joey's like the centerpiece of this roster. I mean, Joey played a phenomenal game tonight. Even with the passing game in the beginning of the first half, he got the team going. He led them down the great position. The team backed him up and played a great game. Tonight's game, rainy night, rainy game, 25-22, freezing cold. You got rushing touchdowns, you got interceptions, you got turnovers. You had everything you wanted to see in this game happen. And tonight's game, neither team disappointed.